sometimes we keep consistent, but consistency is a part of discipline. Okay, first we have to maintain discipline, then you keep consistency. What happened? Suppose that I'm learning this language. Okay, I follow one strategy only for 7 days, 10 days. After that, I quit. So you can't say you keep consistency. But if you are a disciplined person, okay, when you start your any kind of like any journey, you never give up because you're already disciplined person. You know what you want. What should you do to get your particular goal? So that's why I'm saying, and I believe that in discipline is play bigger role than talent. There is a two kind of mindset. Okay, first is fixed mindset. Okay, second is a growth mindset. Okay, if you talk about fixed mindset, so we can consider the talented person in that mindset because they already believe we are already intelligent, we are already talented, we don't need to do extra effort. But the second mindset, like a growth mindset, suppose a person who is very shy, okay, in childhood who is very shy person, very introvert person, if he admit he you can say adopt the fixed mindset like approach, that person never will change in extrovert, or you can say ambivert, because who already accept that thing. I'm very shy person, I'm very introvert person, I never can't change my this like this habit, or you can say this quality. But if you have a growth mindset now, you can change that thing. If I am an introvert person, I can try to change my personality with the help of learning, with the help of any kind of like for example, nowadays I was considering myself, I mean earlier I was considering myself introvert. Okay, but after learning this language, nowadays I can say I'm not a much introvert. Okay, I can consider myself right now as an ambivert. Okay, because I'm working on that thing. So this is a growth mindset. If you have a growth mindset, you can change your quality, you can achieve uh, anything whatever you want if you believe in growth mindset.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. So how was your day so far?
Day is going good, ma'am. And how's going your day?
Okay, my day is going bit productive. Okay, and so how are you right now?
I'm good, ma'am. And you? How are you today?
Okay, I'm doing well. Okay, so before deep dive into this topic, okay, shall we introduce ourselves for
Yes,
actually
yes,
I
ma'am. Yes,
already
why
know
not?
about you, but
Okay, no,
share
it's
your
okay.
viewers.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, okay. I'm going to introduce myself. Okay. As you see, my name is Vishal Duhan. I come from Sonipat, Haryana. I am 30 years old. By profession, I am railway employee. I have been working with Indian Railway since 2016. It's almost 10 years. And in my educational background, I have done post-graduation. Nowadays, I am learning spoken English, ma'am. This is the reason I am here talking to you.
Okay, lovely
Yeah.
introduction, I would say.
Yes.
Mm,
Okay, thank you. Right now it's your turn. So please, ma'am, introduce yourself.
okay, as you know, my name is Deepika and I'm connecting from Haryana. Currently, I live in Palwal. That is not too far from Delhi. If you talk about my qualification, I hold master degree in commerce. Uh, Previously, I worked as a teacher, but currently I am a homemaker. Alongside managing my household responsibility, I also run a small YouTube channel, English with Deepika, where I share solo video and conversational video. If you talk about my hobbies, so I love listening to music, reading books, and learning new things every day. And nowadays, I'm passionate with this language, so that's why I'm here. And nowadays, I enjoying to connect with different kind of personality, because with the help of these kind of conversation, I'm improving my communication skills and gain more confidence. Yeah, so that's pretty much about me.
Right, ma'am. You are doing really great, ma'am. Appreciable.
Okay, so could you tell me, uh, you can we can discuss any topic, or you can go with the flow.
Okay, if something is in your mind, so we will discuss on things. So no issue. Suggest any topic.
Sure. So topic is that, is discipline more important than talent? I really want to know your opinion on this topic.
Okay, honestly speaking, ma'am, in my opinion,
Mhm.
Like discipline is more important than talent. Those they're born with some special ability, so we call talent. Talent
Mhm.
we get by birth, but discipline we can gain or we can get any talent by the help of everyday practice or consistency, perseverance. So we can master anything in this world.
Mhm.
But if we totally rely on talent only, so
Mhm.
without discipline, without hard work, talent is totally wasted.
Okay.
So I think that like discipline is more important. If you are anyone is disciplined and
Mhm.
they are talented too, so it will. So this combination is very like it's amazing combination.
Mhm.
If someone have both things, so there is nothing like one thing can match this thing. So it's beyond anyone's reach, ma'am. And but if you don't have talent, so you can create your talent.
Yeah.
Choose any field like if you are interested in. And I know this hard work or discipline beats talent, ma'am. I saw in society and in real life in movies everywhere we see this thing that this is common thing that without hard work talent is totally wasted. But if we do some anything with discipline, so we can get anything, ma'am. We can
Okay.
fulfill our dream, ma'am. And what do you think?
Okay. So I would say, according to my opinion, the discipline is play a bigger role. Okay, because talent is like that we are born with. Okay, but discipline uh, we can gain or we can build over the time. Okay, suppose that if you are talented person, okay, but you are not consistent with your work, so how will you get success? Okay, but here I would add one example. For example, two person. Okay, a person who always like a who is learning suppose English spoken, okay, English spoken, and he is not at good at English in comparison to the other learner, okay, but he always keep consistency and do hard work and putting a lot of efforts to learn this language with consistency. And the second
Right.
person who already good at English, but he don't do anything regarding learning this language. Okay, so one day you will find the person who is already consistent with this language, who are that person will fluent in this language, but the second person who already good at English, he is doing nothing regarding practice. So I don't say ki, the person who will be fluent in future in this language. So this is the example, this example I would uh, clear that thing. Okay, and discipline,
Right.
sometimes we keep consistent, but consistency is a part of discipline. Okay, first we have to maintain discipline, then you keep consistency. Okay, what happened, suppose that I'm learning this language. Okay, I follow one strategy only for 7 days, 10 days. After that, I quit. Okay, so you can't say you keep consistency. Okay, but if you are a disciplined person, okay, when you start your any kind of like any journey, you never give up because you already disciplined person. You know what you want, what what should you do to get your particular goal. So that's why I'm saying, and I believe that thing, discipline is play bigger role than talent. Yeah.
Right, ma'am. Totally agree with you. You are saying absolutely right. You mentioned about spoken English. In spoken
Mhm.
English, if anyone practice on daily basis, doesn't matter 30 or 40 minutes, or maybe less than or maybe more than 30 minutes. But if he or she practice on daily basis, and once he or she is talented, he practice once in a week. So definitely in a long term, like everyday practitioner can beat that guy.
Yes, yes, yes. But
Yes. In
some,
long term, okay. In long term, definitely disciplined person will win. But in short term, maybe he like a talented person gets some advantage. But in long term, it's like a reality. In long term, no one can beat him.
yeah, if you follow, if you are disciplined person, so it help you get long term your goal. You can achieve easily. Okay, but if you are not consistent, get you just get like a small achievements in your life, but not any kind of long term achievement. Okay,
Right, right.
and yeah, and I would add, I want to add one more
Please,
thing.
man, please. Please, please, please.
Discipline is always, people think like that, oh, we can't keep consistent. Okay, we can't keep consistent because it's a very tough thing. Definitely it is a tough thing. For example, I want to give one example. Every day we are brushing our teeth in the morning. Okay,
Right,
this is very simple task for us. Okay,
right,
but if someone say to you, you just do exercise 10 minutes every day, so maybe it looks a big thing for us because we are not habitual to do that. Okay, similarly, if I say to you, you just start brushing your teeth in the night, so maybe it's very new or very, you can say, hard task to you because you are habitual to brush your teeth in the morning, not night. Okay, but you are a disciplined person, na? You can do it easily. Okay, but other person try to make excuses.
right, man, right.
So first of all, you have to habitual the thing. If you want to something, so you start with the small steps and make habit to do that thing.
Right, right. Absolutely right. You mentioned about like brushing our teeth. So it's a normal task we do every day. But like if we do like one day, once in a week, we are brushing our teeth 30, 40 minutes. And the other days we are not brushing our teeth. So it's totally useless. So every day,
Less.
like 2 minutes matters. It's like a consistency and discipline, man. Like doesn't matter. Say your mind is allowing that. You it's a hard. You are assuming that task hard or easy. Doesn't matter. If you make that timetable, if you make a plan, if you think in a mind that I will do this thing. So anyhow, you have to stick on that plan. That discipline means doing everything your mind or heart is allowing that thing or not. Doing every day that thing.
Definitely.
What is necessary for you? What is your need? So what is your mind saying? So don't do this thing. What is important for you now? So do that thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here I can say one thing,
Please.
that is, it's up to our mindset.
Okay. Right, ma'am. Right.
Yeah, it's up to our mindset. There is a two kind of mindset. Okay, first is fixed mindset. Okay, second is the growth mindset. Okay, if you talk about fixed mindset, so we can consider the talented person in that mindset because they already believe we are already intelligent, we are already talented, we don't need to do extra effort. Okay,
Right. Right.
but the second mindset, like a growth mindset. Okay, suppose a person who is very shy. Okay, in childhood, who is very shy person, very introvert person, if he he you can say adopt the fixed mindset like approach. Okay, that person never be changed in a extrovert, or you can say ambivert, because who already accept that thing. I'm very shy person, I'm very introvert person, I never can't change my this like this habit, or you can say this quality. But if you have a growth mindset now, you can change that thing. Okay, if I am an introvert person, I can try to change my personality with with the help of learning. Okay, I with the help of any kind of uh, for example, nowadays I was considering myself, I mean, earlier I was considering myself introvert. Okay, but after learning this language, nowadays I can say I'm not much introvert. Okay, I can consider myself right now as an ambivert. Okay, because I'm working on that thing. So this is the growth mindset. If you have a growth mindset, you can change your quality. You can achieve uh, anything whatever you want if you believe in growth mindset. So I want to ask one question: what
Please.
think which mindset is more do you prefer which mindset? Do you have which kind of mindset, like a fixed mindset or growth mindset?
Okay, it's a very simple question. Like growth mindset, it's like more important. It's play crucial roles in everyone's life. In growth, we will see our growth. So growth means moving forward. And if you stuck here or any position in your life, so you won't progress. But in
Mhm.
life, it's we have to learn here. Otherwise, we will lag behind in this race.
But somewhere we somewhere we follow fixed mindset. For example, if nowadays we are upbringing our kids, okay, somewhere with a fixed mindset, because the child getting good marks is getting good marks, so we already consider that person is very talented, and in future she and he will achieve whatever they want. Okay, and suppose that other child are not getting good marks, okay, is not getting good marks, so we already consider that thing, this is not a good like a good child, he's not talented, he will nothing, he will doing nothing in their future. So what do you think, it is right or
Ta-
wrong? What do you
Okay.
think?
Talent have many forms, ma'am. If you are getting good marks, so doesn't matter as you are talented. Some they are getting good marks, but even they are not succeed in their life. Some they are getting only passing marks, but they are well settled in their life. So we can't predict that if you are getting good marks, so your all things will set and you will grow. So they are sometimes they are related to
But
their growth,
people
but
are
not every time,
losing.
not in every case. Maybe they have some another talent. If they can't study, so they can play. If they can't play, they can sing. If they can't sing, they can. There are many sports, and in like educational in academic, there are many subjects. Till 12th, we study all subject, but after 12th, we have to choose one subject. In graduation, post graduation, we have to go with subject only. So, and it will not happen that you don't like anything. But if you don't like study, so do another thing. So,
Definitely. You can go with
and
the other activity like a
life,
sports, any passion. You can
right,
follow
right,
it,
right.
right? Okay, for example, if you have a kid, okay, and that kid getting only 32% marks, okay. So what will you do? You just start to scolding that kid, you're not getting good marks, you are not a good like a student, some, or you are like a start to how to say not celebrate, but yeah, pamper to your kids. It's okay if you getting low low marks, so don't worry, you will hard work and you get good marks in your next term, something like that.
Firstly, I love Jack that what's going on in his life. That with what is the phase, that what is the reason, that why in this race he is lagging behind. What is the actual reason? If there are some factor like health and maybe teachers they are not teaching properly, or maybe that at home he don't have same environment like healthy environment. So firstly, I'll check all factors. So after that, I will find any conclusion. And scolding without any reason on child, so it's not a good thing. And right now they are very young. Their brain is very like their brain is empty, slated. Anything we want to write there, we can write there.
Definitely. That's good. And actually, I'm totally resonate with you. If you are your kid are not is not getting good marks, so maybe somewhere any kind of reason exists. Okay, any problem he and she is facing. So that's why it's okay. So, could you have do you have any question
Okay,
to ask?
which type of person are you in your real life? Disciplined or like you have a habit of procrastinating things?
Okay. So I would say earlier, 1 year ago, okay, I'm that kind of person. Like I used to procrastination. Okay, most of the time I used to procrastination. But after starting this journey, I don't say like I'm procrastinator a lot. Okay, yeah, sometimes I do. Okay, but not every time. And now I can say I'm like a little bit resilient person
Okay,
right now. Okay, I have become resilient person because somehow I learned this language. Okay, and for learning purpose I can do anything, whatever can do. Okay, for example, if some it happen every day not are equal. Okay, not going in the same way, we are facing ups and down. But after that I'm just giving my uh, like minimum time to this language. I never say I missed my practice.
okay,
Somehow I want to learn this language. So yeah, yeah, you can consider right now I'm a disciplined person and I'm becoming more disciplined.
okay, ma'am. It's very good, ma'am, that you are consistent in your spoken English journey and you are disciplined in your life. So with the help of discipline, we can get many things in our life. And main
What
thing,
about you? How you consider yourself as a disciplined and procrastinator, and what?
same like you, I am also, I try to be disciplined, but all days and every time we don't have same energy. So I also a human being. I also procrastinate things. Sometimes I delay
Mhm.
1 day, 2 day. In extreme situation, I take step that right now, do and die situation, it's now or never. I have to take step. Otherwise, it won't be late. It will be late.
Okay, so I have a one question.
Please,
Suppose
ma'am, please.
today you are feeling demotivated. Today you are feeling demotivated. Okay, you don't want to do anything regarding practice. So how could you spend your time?
Okay, if every day I do 10 minute practice, so in the like in low phase, in low energy, I think that I do simply one thing that every day I do 10 minute practice. Today I'm going to practice at least 5 minutes. So in this I manage that something is better than nothing. So I do something.
Suppose that you are not able to speak. Okay, you don't know because you are feeling a very low energy with low energy. So how can you practice? Like you are saying you are
Then I
practice
listen.
5 minutes.
Then
Okay,
I
okay, okay. Yeah.
if I have less time, so ma'am, I speak less. Like rather than speaking 10 minutes, I'll speak 5 minutes. If I don't have 5 minutes, so I'll speak 2 minutes. But if I don't have any time for speaking, so I listen. If I can't listen, I'll go with some books. I prefer it. I'll read that time.
That's great.
But
That's great.
but but I will do something.
Yeah, definitely. We always immerse with this language. Otherwise, if we, you can say, missed something now, suppose for 1 day, we are not, can second touch of this language. Second day, we lose something. Okay. And we are not saying we forget everything. Okay. But yeah, somewhere you feel you are struggling, like struggling to recall the words, something like that you face.
Right, ma'am, right. If we do anything on daily basis, so we will grow and we have confidence. Our confidence, our knowledge, and everything increase. Everything is increasing day by day. But sometimes gaps are good. Taking like small gap is good. They provide us more energy. After they keep us refreshed.
Okay, so when did you start your channel, your YouTube
Okay,
channel?
almost 2 years ago I started my channel.
2 years ago. For your learning purpose, or you just start for getting subscriber and all?
No, subscriber is secondary thing and primary thing like to learning this language.
So how many subscriber you got until yet?
Okay, you can guess.
I really don't know. How can I
Okay,
imagine?
but no, but I have okay. I have like 948 members family.
That's great.
No, it's not great.
So you are
If I
starting.
see,
You already mentioned that thing. Subscriber is the secondary thing. Okay, first thing you're learning. Okay, so
right.
according to that, it's great.
Yes, according to my like this type of
You're just
speaking skill today
learning
I
as
have.
well as you go.
So if I see my spoken way, so in this way I'll get sufficient, more than sufficient.
So when you started your channel, you started directly. You start with a conversational video, or you also made some solo video earlier.
That time I thought that I am going to upload 1000 video, conversation video, and doesn't matter how long will it take. Anyhow, I will upload. And I thought that it will take 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. You are
So
doing a lot.
in from starting,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, that it
Weekend network issue. Yeah. So okay, so we already discussed around 27 minutes. Okay, and you also
right, ma'am.
facing cough and cold,
Right. Yes,
suffering
I
from
have
cough
some
and
health issues.
cold. Okay, so we
Yes.
should wrap up this session. Okay, so thank you so
Okay,
much
ma'am.
for connecting with
Talk to you
me.
very soon, ma'am. Glad to talk to you, ma'am.
Okay, I literally enjoy this conversation. Thank you so much, and bye.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Glad to
And
talk to you.
please
Bye, ma'am.
record.
Have a great day.
Please send this recorded session after.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Sure. Sure, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye, ma'am. Have a great day.